Do you know that your healthy nighttime water habit might actually be sabotaging your sleep? It sounds strange, doesn't it? For decades, we've been told that drinking a glass of water before bed helps with hydration, circulation, even detox. And for many older adults, it's a nightly routine, almost like brushing your teeth. But here's the hidden truth. While water is absolutely essential during the day, plain water at night can disrupt your sleep more than you think. After the age of 60, your body changes in ways that most people never talk about. Your antidiuretic hormone, the one that helps your kidneys retain water overnight, declines naturally with age. This means your bladder fills faster. On top of that, your bladder stretch receptors become more sensitive, and even a small amount of liquid can send an urgent signal to your brain to wake up and empty. According to research published in the Journal of Urology, over 70% of adults over 60 experience nocturia, the need to urinate one or more times during the night. And yes, it's one of the top causes of fragmented, low-quality sleep. But here's where it gets more frustrating. Even when people switch to natural sleep teas or calming drinks, they still wake up. Why? Because not all drinks are created equal, and not all are designed to work with your biology. Some spike blood sugar, others chill your core temperature, and most are taken at the wrong time, in the wrong amount, or with ingredients that don't actually target the root causes of nighttime wakefulness. That's why in today's video, I'll break down 5 better-than-water drinks that don't just reduce nighttime urination. They're specifically chosen to calm your nervous system, relax your bladder, and support melatonin production. Every single one is backed by peer-reviewed science, and I'll even show you exactly how and when to use them for real results. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll also share timing and preparation mistakes that most people make without realizing it. And when you're done watching, let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from, and just type deep sleep if that's what you're looking for. I read every comment, and I'm truly grateful for each one of you. Let's begin. Number 1, warm, unsweetened almond milk. For many people over 60, falling asleep is the hardest part of the night. You may feel physically tired, but your mind doesn't get the memo. Your heart is still racing from the day. Your thoughts loop endlessly. Did I take my pills? Did I forget to call someone? Will I sleep tonight? It's not insomnia in the classic sense. It's over-alertness at the exact time your body should be winding down. And when you lie in bed like that, any noise, any sensation, even the urge to pee, feels amplified. One gentle but scientifically backed solution is a small warm cup of unsweetened almond milk. Unlike dairy, which can cause bloating and digestive stress in older adults, almond milk is naturally lactose-free and easier to absorb. But what makes it truly helpful for sleep are 2 key nutrients it contains: magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium is known to regulate the parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for slowing down your heart rate and promoting relaxation. Tryptophan, on the other hand, is an amino acid that serves as a precursor to serotonin, the neurotransmitter that sets the stage for melatonin production. A 2014 clinical study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that drinking almond milk twice daily for 2 weeks increased deep sleep duration by over 22 minutes per night and reduced nighttime awakenings significantly. But as with many health habits, it's not just what you consume, it's how you consume it. Common mistakes. Choosing sweetened or flavored almond milk, which can spike blood sugar and disrupt sleep hormones. Drinking it too close to bedtime, not giving your body enough time to process and respond. The right way to use almond milk for sleep. Use about 120 milliliters, 4 ounces, of unsweetened almond milk. Warm it gently, don't boil. Add a pinch of cinnamon to enhance circulation and add warmth. Drink it 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime. Avoid pairing it with snacks. Let the drink stand alone. Almond milk is a great start, especially if you struggle with physical tension or racing thoughts. Almond milk can help relax your body and ease you into sleep, but what if your mind is still wide awake? If mental chatter is what's keeping you up, the next drink may be exactly what you need to quiet your thoughts and prepare your brain for deep rest. Number 2, chamomile tea. If falling asleep isn't your issue, but staying asleep is, you're not alone. Many older adults report drifting off easily, only to wake up at 1 or 2 a.m. with their minds suddenly flooded with thoughts, unfinished conversations, to-do lists, worries that refuse to wait until morning. This kind of midnight overthinking is often linked to elevated stress levels and disrupted circadian rhythms. One of the most effective and natural ways to address this is with chamomile tea, a time-tested herbal remedy backed by modern neuroscience. The real power of chamomile comes from a compound called apigenin, a plant-based flavonoid that binds to GABA receptors in your brain. These receptors play a critical role in calming nervous system activity, reducing anxiety, and promoting sleep. When apigenin binds to these sites, it helps shift your brain out of its alert state and into one of gentle rest. You may notice your thoughts slowing down, your breathing becoming more rhythmic, and your heart rate easing, all important markers of pre-sleep readiness. A 2015 clinical trial conducted in Iran, published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing, found that women over 65 who drank chamomile tea daily for just 2 weeks fell asleep 16 minutes faster and woke up 30% fewer times throughout the night compared to a control group. However, like with most remedies, results depend on how you use it. Common mistakes. Steeping the tea too briefly, which limits the release of active compounds. Drinking it too late, not allowing enough time for the calming effect to set in. Adding sugar or honey, which can spike blood sugar and interrupt the natural sleep process. The right way to use chamomile tea. Steep 1 tea bag or 1 tablespoon dried flowers in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes. Let cool slightly to a warm, drinkable temperature. Drink it slowly, at least 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Avoid sweeteners to prevent blood sugar fluctuations. Chamomile tea is a gentle, effective tool to quiet the brain and ease you back into restful sleep. So your mind is calmer. But what if your bladder still wakes you up at 3 a.m.? Let's fix that next. Number 3. Warmed coconut water. Waking up in the middle of the night with a strong urge to urinate, even if you didn't drink much, can feel frustrating and confusing. But what many people don't realize is that electrolyte imbalances may be quietly contributing to this issue, especially in older adults. As we age, the body's ability to regulate fluid shifts and mineral absorption becomes less efficient. Even slight changes in your levels of potassium, K+, magnesium, Mg2+, and sodium, Na+, can lead to overactive nerve signaling or muscle contractions that affect your sleep. These minerals are essential not only for hydration, but also for bladder control, nerve relaxation, and smooth muscle coordination throughout the body. When your potassium or magnesium is low, your bladder may become more irritable, sending signals to empty even when it's only partially full. You might also experience restless legs, nighttime cramps, or a general sense of internal agitation that makes it harder to stay asleep. According to a 2017 study published in the Journal of Sleep Disorders and Therapy, older adults with lower serum potassium levels reported 28% more nighttime awakenings and poorer sleep continuity. Interestingly, when their potassium was restored through dietary changes, including natural fluids, sleep quality improved significantly in just 1 week. This is where warmed coconut water can be a powerful ally. Unlike plain water, coconut water contains a unique combination of bioavailable electrolytes that help the nervous system settle and the bladder muscles function more steadily. It's also naturally low in calories and free from stimulants. However, how and when you drink it is key. Common mistakes. Drinking cold coconut water, which may cool your core temperature and stimulate bladder activity. Drinking it right before bed, leaving no time for absorption and triggering overnight urination. Using canned or flavored versions, which often contain added sodium or preservatives that can worsen fluid retention or raise blood pressure. The right way to use coconut water. Mix equal parts of fresh coconut water and warm water to gently bring it to body temperature. Drink only 100 to 120 milliliters, about 4 ounces. Consume at least 60 minutes before bedtime, not right before lying down. Avoid adding sweeteners or pairing it with food. If you have kidney disease or are on potassium restrictions, consult your doctor first. by restoring electrolyte balance and helping your bladder stay calm. Warm coconut water may help you sleep through the night without interruptions. It's simple, natural, and surprisingly effective. But what if your bladder isn't a problem? What if it's your stress hormones keeping you from deep sleep? That's what we'll explore next. Number 4, golden milk with black pepper. If you're doing everything right, cutting out caffeine, winding down before bed, drinking calming teas, and you still find yourself tossing and turning at midnight, there may be a deeper, invisible factor at play: elevated cortisol. Cortisol is your body's primary stress hormone. It's designed to keep you alert and responsive during the day. But in many older adults, especially those under chronic stress or dealing with long-standing anxiety, cortisol levels remain elevated well into the night. This keeps your heart rate slightly higher, your brain on edge, and your body in a subtle state of vigilance, exactly the opposite of what you need for deep sleep. One of the most effective natural ways to reduce cortisol and support a healthy sleep cycle is a drink called golden milk, a warm blend of plant-based milk, turmeric, and a pinch of black pepper. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound shown to regulate the HPA axis, the system that controls your brain's response to stress. In a 2019 study published in Phytotherapy Research, participants who took curcumin daily for 4 weeks experienced an average 23% reduction in nighttime cortisol levels, along with measurable improvements in deep sleep as confirmed by EEG sleep scans. But curcumin alone is not enough. Black pepper contains piperine, a natural compound that increases curcumin absorption by up to 7 to 8 times. Without it, your body simply can't utilize turmeric effectively. Common mistakes: using too much turmeric, which can be bitter and irritating to the stomach. Drinking golden milk on an empty stomach, which can reduce absorption and cause discomfort. Forgetting to include black pepper, which drastically lowers the benefits. The right way to prepare golden milk: mix 1/2 teaspoon of pure turmeric powder with a small pinch of black pepper. Stir into 150 milliliters, about 5 ounces, of warm almond, oat, or walnut milk. Optional: add a slice of fresh ginger for warmth and digestion. Drink it about 60 minutes before bed, ideally after a light meal. Golden milk is a calming, anti-inflammatory drink that gently lowers your stress response while supporting hormonal balance through the night. Still waking up groggy and sore? The final drink could be the missing piece to restore full-body recovery while you sleep. Number 5, warm gelatin or bone broth. If you often wake up feeling just as tired as when you went to bed, or if you suffer from chronic, non-restorative sleep, the issue may not be how long you sleep, but how deeply your body is able to rest and recover during the night. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at repairing tissue, producing collagen, and regenerating muscles and joints during sleep. At the same time, sleep architecture changes with a noticeable decline in slow wave, deep sleep, the stage most responsible for physical recovery. One amino acid that plays a key role in restoring this function is glycine, naturally found in gelatin and bone broth. Glycine works on multiple levels. It helps to lower core body temperature, reduce heart rate, and enhance slow-wave brain activity, a combination that signals your body to enter deeper sleep cycles. In a 2007 study published in Neuropsychopharmacology, older adults who took just 3 grams of glycine before bed fell asleep faster, experienced fewer nighttime awakenings, and woke up feeling significantly more refreshed and mentally clear compared to placebo. Gelatin, when dissolved in warm water, provides a concentrated source of glycine without added sugar or artificial flavors. Bone broth goes a step further, delivering not only glycine but also proline, collagen peptides, and minerals like calcium and phosphorus, all of which support joint health, gut repair, and inflammation control. However, proper preparation is essential to get the full benefit. Common mistakes: using flavored or sweetened gelatin products, which often contain additives that interfere with sleep. Drinking gelatin or broth cold, which can reduce absorption and activate the bladder. Consuming them with a meal, which slows digestion and competes with nutrient uptake. The right way to use gelatin or bone broth for sleep: dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin powder into about 120 milliliters, 4 ounces of warm water. Stir well until fully dissolved, and drink it about 45 minutes before bedtime. If using bone broth, choose a low-sodium variety, warm it gently, and avoid adding extra salt or spices. Drink it on its own, not alongside a full meal, to maximize absorption. Warm gelatin or bone broth is more than a sleep drink. It's a nighttime repair tool. When used correctly, it doesn't just help you fall asleep, it helps your body do what it's meant to do while you rest, restore, rebuild, and rejuvenate. After the age of 60, getting deep, restorative sleep isn't as simple as it once was. Your body changes, your hormones shift, and your sleep becomes more fragile, more sensitive to even the smallest disruptions, like a single glass of water too close to bedtime. But that doesn't mean good sleep is out of reach. It just means you need to be more strategic. Sometimes, one small shift, choosing the right kind of drink at the right time, can help you sleep through the night without interruption. The 5 drinks we explore today aren't just about staying hydrated. They're about supporting your nervous system, calming your bladder, balancing hormones, and helping your body fully rest. Let's quickly recap the keys to success. Don't overdrink. Just 100 to 150 milliliters is enough. Drink 60 to 90 minutes before bedtime, not right before getting into bed. Choose warm, nutrient-dense drinks with no added sugars or stimulants. Try 1 drink per week to learn how your body responds without confusion. Deep sleep doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters in the right way. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching from? And if deep, restful sleep is something you truly need right now, just type deep sleep below. I read every single comment, and I'm truly grateful for every one of you. Your voice matters. Your sleep matters. And I'll be right here with you on this journey, night after night.